Hello, everybody. So this is our no-mobile sentiment analysis project. Our team members are Smith Raval, Alvin Ibragimov, me, Alejandro Barrera, and Bikram Lamsal. So our agenda for today is we'll talk about our update for week 6. We'll also talk about our execution plan. We'll talk about week 8 plan, what we are planning to do next week. And also we'll show our budget status. So in our execution plan, from week 1 to week 2, we engaged in thorough data cleansing, data structure, and also conducted comprehensive research and listed the aspects for sentiment analysis. The next weeks, we implemented identified aspects and we tested the code and also incorporated the feedback. The next 5 and 6 weeks, we integrated received feedback and focused on further project development, integrating the ChatGPT API. And week 7 and 8, we did our midterm exams. And so now we're heading on to week 9 and 10. We'll be focusing on integrating the user interface and visualization within the project. And the next weeks you can see the other steps as well. So from point to point, I can say that first we did list of aspects. That was our first kickoff meeting. We cleansed the data. We implemented aspects in the 3rd and 4th week. So this was our second meeting. Also, we tested the code. After that, we integrated feedback from the client, and we integrated ChatGPT API. And lastly, we did midterm exam. So there was no meeting.
Hello. For week 6 update, as we have shown our output in week term examination, we were successfully integrated our Amazon scraping script and data cleansing script to our Flask API and web development phase. So for week 6, we were supposed to integrate our Hugging Face model and ChatGPT code that we have developed for our model testing and training. So we were supposed to implement those codes into our Flask API and give that a user interface. So we successfully have integrated those codes into our Flask API codes, and we have output for that Amazon scraping script that goes into the Hugging Face model and then run into ChatGPT API. And then with the data frame, we are showcasing that data frame on web pages. So this is our data looks like on the web pages. I will quickly jump into the code and will show you. So this is our code for Flask API, and the function we have developed is the load data frame that we have developed. We have developed this get data frame that we have developed this two function for Flask API. What does this do? This will reflect on the files.html that we have. This is the file.html. This contains the scripts of script JavaScript that will be apply on clicking on button. The function showcase data frame will showcase the data frame, and that data frame will be parsed from the file that are shown in the file list, and we will be applying those module uh, for that data frame, and we'll run that will call this load. Uh, it will call the def load data frame function that will load the data frame from the file path that user has clicked the button on. Then it will run the Hugging Face model, and then it will apply the GPT model. The Hugging Face model code is here. we are integrating our ABSA module, aspect-based sentiment analysis module from Hugging Face, and we are giving the checkpoint. This is the previous code that we have shown in our early presentation. This is the same code. We have made some changes and we have done in the function, and this is the uh, cleansing process for Hugging Face model, and we are updating the data frame. Same goes with ChatGPT API. So these are the two functions that works for calling the ChatGPT API, and this is the call function for GPT, and we are given the data frame and the prompt. This is a function which will be extracting from the class that we are getting from ChatGPT API for each review, and we'll be scraping a positive, negative, and neutral aspect on basis of regex. And this is the final cleansing that we are doing for data frame on GPT model that we got, and we are replacing some none and null non-mentioned values to single none value, and we are giving the GPT done command to this will showcase to the log, and this is our ChatGPT integration to our Flask API. And I will jump on the our this is our web page where we are supposed to give a brand name and RC number, and we'll submit it and it will scrap the data, and you can see the Excel file goes with the first brand name, then RC number and the date. The current date is 4th March of 2021. We'll start the module, and as you can see in the log, it is given it has given the file path to the log, and it is uh, getting our Hugging Face model has started, and now it is tagging the negative and positives and aspects, and these are the logs for our file, and the Hugging Face model has completed. Now calling the GPT model, and it will call the GPT model, and it will take like 1 or 2 minutes, and then it will show the data frame. So the data frame will be look like this, and I will show you the data frame once it gets done. Till the time, I think Alejandro can take over and can start the plant, decade plant. I will be showing you the data frame at the end of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Smith. So for our 8th week, our objective is to implement the data visualization using maps in JavaScript. So what we want to accomplish with this is to be able to visualize the different sentiments and aspects for a more understanding view of our data. So in order to do this, we are going to implement JavaScript libraries for tree map visualizations. We are going to try to customize those trees to represent the different sentiments in a hierarchy model. And we're going to also be ensuring that these visualizations are compatible across various platforms. Why are we using tree maps? We are using this method to be able to have a clear representation of the different relationships between the sentiments, and also to be able to identify the principal themes and sub-themes within this data. So at the end of accomplishing all of these implementation of visualization techniques, we hope to be able to be offering an intuitive and visually engaging interface for the data, and be able to empower the users to gain a deeper insight and to have a more comprehensive view of the information that we have right now. So this is our Gantt. This is our Gantt chart. This is how our project is going right now. So as you can see from our last week before the reading week, we have accomplished almost every step. And although they are not completely complete, we are on our way to complete everything this week. So the next, the budget is going to be presented by Vikram. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alejandro. So about our budgets, so we can see here that budget per week which we have allocated, and then budget per which we spend. We just get only on that week 5. So remaining we are in the same. That's why we are inside our budget planning. So this one which we have total budget and then which we spend, that means it looks really, okay for our budget. So we have not spent much more as compared. So that is the budget person. And remaining that file, Smith will tell little more about that. Smith.
So as Professor, our ChatGPT model has done getting the extracting the aspect. As you can see, the log says GPT model has done its work, and this is our data frame looks like on the wake page. Now we will be, as Alejandro said, we'll be focusing on the development of JavaScript using JavaScript, and we'll focus on creating a Emacs and visualization for this data frame, and we'll be giving this data frame a visualization, and will enhance our user experience through the visualization. So that was all from our side for week 6 update, and we'll plan ahead and make an implementation of visualization on week 8. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Avi.